Yo, what's up, ladies and gents and those of other dance? It's back with some more. We're back with some more Pokemon Showdown. It's your boy MRC Course. So I got a team today. We got the Emolga Balance team. So as you can see, we have Emolga. What does Emolga do, you ask? It walls Zapdos. I'm really excited about this. So if you haven't checked it out, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. And check out the last video that we did. We did Pokemon Showdown the movie, where we got drunk every time we take a battle. Every time we lost a battle, we took a shot. Very exciting. You should definitely go and check out that banger of a video. And peep out Dragon of the East on Spotify and give us a follow. Very appreciated. So, we got this first game, and it looks like Emolga is stupendous. I'm going to lead with it, because what happens here is I'm going to encore this into whatever move it goes for, as it taunts me. So we're going to Nuzzle here as we get a para, which is nasty, which is amazing, right? Then we get to knock off an item, we get to knock off a Sash. I don't mind that Dragon Claw killed me, because that is a paralyzed Haxorus, so it's not that big of a threat. What I can actually do here is I can go into Gengar and throw off the Specs Hex, which will guarantee kill that Haxorus. Alakazam comes in, of course. We're going to go into Blissey as I do Psyshock. I have Scarf Cart, which looks like it can win. I'm going to Seismic Toss here as I go into Arcanine, which is completely fine. I don't have a lot of switch-ins to this, so I'm going to go into Dragonite as I do Flare Blitz, and they do show that they're Life Orb, which is good to know. I'm going to Earthquake here as we do a lot of damage to that Lucario. We go immediately into Buzzwole, where it tries to Ice Punch, does no damage, and dies to the Rocky Helmet, which is excellent. Alakazam comes out, probably going to go for the Psyshock. I'm going to go into Dragonite this time. Oh. Alright. I'm going to Earthquake, hopefully live. We do not. That is a problem, because I believe that just beats us, because it's Sash. Yeah, I think we just lost because of that. I'm going to Knock here, because I am faster. I think they have to land Focus. That's fine. We knock off again. That's very little damage. It might be Life Orb then. It might be Life Orb. As the Blastoise comes out, I'm not going to risk this. I'm going to go into Gengar as they Scald. Alright, I don't mind the Scald actually, because this is a very free Shadow Ball. That's a lot of damage off, and we disabled Scald there, which is big. So what ends up happening now is Blissey gets the Soft Boiled off, and then we teleport out. Yep, so we get that teleport out into Kartana. This is a very odd set. I don't want to Leaf Blade anyway, because even though this allows Scizor to come out, I have a Buzzwole for the Scizor. Yeah. And that'll take out Sash. They don't even U-turn, which is excellent for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw off a Thunder Punch. And I Thunder Punch until I die. Like that's the whole goal. I Thunder Punch until I die, and then I go into Blissey afterward. If they let me break Sash, they let me break Sash. They predicted Blissey and got it wrong. So that broke Sash, Cart comes out, and ends the game with the Leaf Blade. That is G to the G. I might actually need to change my profile, but we're going to go ahead and continue with the Emolga team. So you see what the Emolga did early on. Got that paralysis, which was big. Emolga doesn't look... Actually, Emolga doesn't look bad this game. It's just they have a drill, and the drill's kind of an issue. Buzzwole looks insane this game. What I want to do, honestly, is I want to lead with Kartana, as I end up leading with Tyranitar, which is cool. I'm going to Sacred Sword, as they show that they are Sash, they superpower, and do not knock me out. That's definitely Helmet on Corby. Oh, it's Chocoberry, that's why. Alright, I'm gonna go immediately into Buzzwole. I'm going to Roost off. Okay. I thought that was a brain fart because I really thought they would be faster. I'm gonna go for a freeze here, as we don't get it. That ends sand though, so now we get to go back into this. I do have teleport. I'm going to go ahead and do Emolga here as a Thunderbolt, give me my Motor Drive. And I'm going to Encore this Clefable, so it only gives me speed. And we're going to Nuzzle here as I go into T-Tar, which is excellent. So, in fact, this is Chocoberry. I'm going to Roost here as I do Stone Edge. That does a lot. Cart can still win this game, which is crazy. Emolga I can save. It hits too hard for everything on my team because Buzzwole's so low now because I had a brain fart. That's definitely a problem. That is definitely a problem. Yeah, I have no switch into this. I'm gonna try to Roost and hope they miss. As they Ice Beam that time. Wish I could Encore them. I am gonna Encore them. They are paralyzed, which is extremely fortunate. This is going to allow Emolga to get back up to full. And we have a good amount of Speed F, so we actually should live a couple Ice Beams. As they end up going Pult. Now, I am actually much faster than Pult. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Nuzzle. Alright, they go Excadrill, which is fine. We're going to knock off whatever move they go for. I am now faster than them because I have +2 speed. So we knock off. We get rid of Life Orb, which is big. They do end up killing us, which is completely fine. What happens now is Tyranitar's paralyzed, right? I don't think it can actually switch into Hex. Well, it's also very low HP at this point, too. So, I think the play is actually Gengar here and go for the Spec Shadow Ball. Vaporeon does not appreciate this. Because now you're playing with Spit F drops. So they're going to end up going into T-Tar here, knowing that they live the Shadow Ball. And I'm going to go to Buzzwole on that prediction. Because they actually allow this to happen. I am faster than them, so I will... I misclicked! Oh, I misclicked. I meant to click Roost. Okay. I've lost because I misclicked. Twice. I'm going to just Shadow Ball again. We'll do that. They're playing with this. They're playing with the crits and Spit F drop, yeah. So Vaporeon is gone. T-Tar comes out. I'm gonna go into Cart, sack it. Yeah, I've pretty much lost this. I'm gonna go into Dragonite here and just Earthquake. Go into Blissey as they Moonblast. Teleport out as they go into Excadrill. We go into Dragonite and click the Earthquake and hope we don't get flinched. If we take this out, if we take out Excadrill here, I might have a good shot at this. I'm pretty sure we live the hit too. I'm gonna Ice Beam, trying for a freeze, which we do not get. I'm gonna Roost here. This is a tough game, right? This is a very tough game because of what Corviknight is able to do. So they're going to Bird there. What I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to make an aggressive play into Gengar on their Roost. Yeah, exactly. And I'm just going to Spec Shadow Ball. Again, they have no switch-ins to this at all. And they definitely don't want to stay on this. Like, they can survive Dragapult's Shadow Ball, but not Gengar's. Gengar is a different beast. But originally this Gengar was a Dragapult, but it needed to be a Gengar just for pure power difference. Yeah, Clefable to a KO. So we actually get rid of an extremely annoying threat. They should 100% go for Stone Edge here. I'm going to Shadow Ball. As they end up going for Ice Beam, predicting Dragonite. That did 17, so I'm going to go for it again. I don't know if they're going to try to preserve this or if they're going to go into Corviknight. They have no reason not to Stone Edge there. Stone Edge was 100% the play, even if they missed. Because Corviknight just comes in and walls Dragonite. Like, that's all there is to it. And it has to be Specs Pult for Blissey to wall it. So if it's physical Pult, game's over anyway. But I have a feeling that it's definitely Specs Hydro Pump Pult. Just looking at their team. It might be Fire Blast. It actually probably is Fire Blast. No, I'm looking at it. Yeah. Not sure why they had a Vaporeon though. But I mean, I get it. It's Wish Protect. We do end up getting rid of that. You cannot get +2. So we'll give you that. We'll go into Dragonite and Earthquake. Don't flinch. As we do pick up that KO, we're going to go into Blissey now on the U-turn. Corviknight comes in, and we always soft-boiled here. Yeah, I think Blissey pretty much walls their team at this point. I want to get out of the... Oh, it's Body Press. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to teleport. Yep, teleport into D-Knight. Get that Roost off. And we're going to double Roost. Oh, they got the Draco play right. That's GG. They got the Draco play right. I was really thinking they would U-turn, expecting Blissey, because I thought that play was so obvious that they wouldn't Draco Meteor there. So I just got that 50-50 wrong. Unfortunate. I also misclicked Buzzwole early, which mattered. I meant to click Roost, not Bulk Up. But even if I got burnt, it would have made a difference with Excadrill later, because it wouldn't have been able to knock out Buzzwole. Because this is a physically defensive Buzzwole that doesn't have attack investment, so it's a lot more physically defensive than normal. So here, Gengar looks like it has a field day. Kartana doesn't look bad. Emolga looks pretty good. I'm actually going to lead with Emolga, and I want to nuzzle the Clefable. I want to go ahead and get as many things nuzzled as possible, because it's going to go a long way later with Gengar's Hexes. Because if I can just start Hex spamming everything, that would be amazing. And I'm not sure what Clefable's going to want to do. As we do end up getting to Para, we're going to knock off those leftovers. And we're going to Encore it into Stealth Rock. And I'm just going to spam knockoff. As they go Landorus, we get rid of Choice Scarf, which is big. They are faster than me, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to Roost here as they knock off my boots. We'll do that. I want to keep Helmet on Buzzwole. I do want to keep Emolga around, so I'm going to go Dragonite. Yeah, I'm going to go Dragonite and I'm just going to Ice Beam as they end up U-turning out. We'll see what they U-turn into. I'm expecting Heatran? No, it was Clefable. It was Clefable. I'm going to Defog here because I don't want these rocks up. As they Moonblast, which is completely fine. I want to Roost as they put rocks up again. They are paralyzed, so they end up Thunder Waving me, which I'm actually okay with. What's going to happen here is Gengar is going to come out as they Moonblast, so they're never going to get rocks now. We just hit them with the Specs Hex, which, okay. To be honest, they should have never stayed in, but also I thought that would kill. That did 50 to Crawdaunt. I'm going to go into Buzzwole. Yeah, as they Aqua Jet, they'll take that damage. And I will very simply just go for the... Oh, wait, I outspeed them. I'm just going to Thunder Punch. As we get rid of Clefable, now we have a +1 defense. Coco comes in, we go immediately into Emolga. As it gleams, I'm going to Roost. It doesn't look like it can kill me. Villa comes in. Very safely going to Nuzzle. As it U-turns out. As we get a little bit of damage on Coco. I'm going to knock here. Because we'll get rid of the boots on Coco. Which we can rock up with Blissey. It also looks like Kartana is getting in position for the sweep late. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put rocks up. I think rocks are very important because it'll start chipping away at Lando, chipping away at Coco. Heatran comes in. I'm going to Seismic Toss. And then Teleport. So they just kept going for that, which is fine. I'm going to go in Dragonite here and just Earthquake. They do land that time, but they lose Heatran. I don't think that was a worthwhile trade for my opponent there. They should have probably gone... I actually don't know. They're a Life Orb, so I'm just going to Earthquake. As we do end up getting paralyzed, which is unfortunate, but they're Life Orbs, so it didn't really matter what they did, because they killed themselves a Life Orb. Even if it was for my Dragonite, I'm not too worried about Landorus, because I do have Scarf Cortana in the back, which looks amazing right now. It also looks like between Buzzwole and Blissey, they can't win. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into Gengar as Rillaboom comes out. Rillaboom can take Rocky Chip as it glides, and I'm just going to Roost off the damage, keep this healthy. I honestly don't know what you do to me at all. I get a free Ice Punch out of this. I mean, yeah, you take my attack down a little bit, but the Coco's going to get chipped. You're going to die to this hit, probably. Yeah, so they just lost Lando for that. This is really simple because the Emolga gets to come out. If they Thunderbolt, yeah, they just end up U-turning. And I don't mind losing Emolga because, again, I still have a Blissey in the back, which does not care. And we will just knock off. As they do get a crit there, Coco comes out. And you know what? Blissey is going to come in, and we're going to Teleport. Alright, so they do show that they are Roost on this, which is somewhat of an issue. I'm just going to Smart Strike. Yeah. That was a smart Roost play, but it didn't matter, because like they weren't specs, so it wasn't going to beat me 1v1. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. This team is really good. It's really good. Just because Emolga is so unexpected. And this looks like a game where Emolga is absolutely wild. So what we're going to do, actually, we can't lead Emolga because they have a T-Tar. What I want to do is lead with Dragonite. As I do end up leading T-Tar, which is fine. I want to go ahead and get some chip on this. As a Stone Edge, we're going to Roost. As a Avalanche. Interesting. That did less than Stone Edge. I'm going to Roost again. Yeah, we're just going to Roost. So now we know that it's not, now we know that this isn't banded. Lando comes in, we're going to Ice Beam that. Get a lot of chip. I don't mind that I'm toxic, because that's half of a Tyranitar and half of a Landorus just gone. I'm going to Ice Beam again as Mew comes out, which is fine. We're actually going to go into Emolga. No matter what this does, I think we Encore. Or go for the Para. Yeah, Paras for their team is actually very annoying. Like, I think the only way that this team works better is if instead of Emolga, it's Sandaconda. Oh yeah, we're gonna encore you into that move forever.
I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts. I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts. Swag. I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts. I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts.
As we end up even getting rid of the Choice Scarf on Urshifu, which is massive. We end up going to Buzzwole here. Lando comes out. Might be faster than this. We're just going to get rid of that. Yeah, I saw Toxic, so I figured it was probably dumb set. I don't need Dragonite. I'm going to go to Blissey as a Draco there. Good play. I'm going to just teleport here as they go into Ferrothorn. And that's going to allow the... So the problem with this... Oh no, I still have Boots on Dragonite. Never mind. Never mind. So, yeah, so what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to go for the Nuzzle. The only reason I want this paralyzed is because it can help with Gengar's Hex later on. Alright, so there's going to do that. I'm going to knock off whatever item as well. Yeah, getting rid of those leftovers is big. So more than likely, they're probably Body Press. I'm going to Nuzzle again in case they swap. Alright, so that's going to set up spikes. I'm just going to go into Dragonite and Roost Defog. As they just disconnected. I don't think they actually can beat my team from this point. Oh no, they reconnected. Yep, I'm just going to make the safe Dragonite play. I'm actually going to defog this turn as they Leaf Seed, then Roost. As they do show to be paralyzed yet again. I'm just going to Roost. As they do show Gyro Ball as a move. That changes things up. That does change things up. Alright, as they end up going into Dragapult, which is fine. I'm just going to go into Blissey again as they Draco Meteor and miss. I'm just going to Soft Boiled because it's very free for me there. I don't even need Rocks up, I'm just going to teleport. It really looks like I should, it looks like Kartana should honestly win at this point, so what I want to do is I want to just throw off Hex. Look at that, almost an entire Ferrothorn gone in one hit. It doesn't do a lot to T-Tar, but that's fine, because I can just go into Buzzwole as they want to go ahead and do this. I can sack Emolga here, I don't need it anymore. And I'm just going to Nuzzle again. So Surging Strikes, which is fine. They'll take a little bit more chip from that sand. And this is when the... Yep, this is when Cart can come out and just start clicking buttons. As we get the plus attack from the Mew. Dragon Bolt comes out. We go into Blissey. As they go for the Draco Meteor. I'm just going to teleport here as the Ferrothorn comes out. The Gengar comes out. And this time we actually can Shadow Ball. Because it does a bit more to T-Tar. So I'm assuming that that's Assault Vest T-Tar. Just the way that they're using it. And I'm just going to go into Buzzwole. As I Fire Punch. I am faster. I'm just going to Roost. And Roost again. Because as soon as Tyranitar goes down... Nice crit. So what you should do here is you should U-turn into Urshifu, I think. I'm going to stay in an Ice Punch. As I take that chip, which is big. Tyranitar goes down. Again, huge for me. But I'm going to do, I want to keep Gengar alive. Gengar and Cart win the game. I don't need Dragonite anymore. There's a Draco Meteor in this, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I'll sack Dragonite though. And that's going to allow the, that is going to allow Cart to come out and go for the Leaf Blade. As I go Ferrothorn, I don't mind. Leaf Blade is going to get a kill on this. Pulp comes out. I believe that is in within range of Leaf Blade. It goes down, and that's GG. Yeah, and they just forfeit there. So, you know, I don't know how I did that, but yeah. So we're going to get one more battle in with this Emolga team, I think. It's been a nice video, nice length for me, I think. But this is how you want to run Emolga competitively, guys. It's one of the greatest troll Pokemon because it's just a paralysis machine. It walled Zapdos. I actually faced this guy earlier. I don't like their team. I'm going to be very honest. I do not like their team. They actually struggle with Gengar, but we'll see what happens. What I want to do is, honestly, I want to lead with the Dragonite. As I lead with Torkoal, I'm going to Earthquake this, get Chip. The reason I wanted to lead with the Dragonite is because it does well against a good chunk of their team. I just want this to go. No, I don't want those on mine. It is Toxic Torkoal, which is annoying. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to Emolga as they go into their Scarf Landorus. I do remember this was Scarf. Oh no, they changed it. Yeah, so we'll do that. No need in Encoring. Actually, yeah, I'm going to Encore them. And I'm going to Nuzzle. Whatever comes in, I'm going to Nuzzle it. Yeah, as they go Heatran, we even end up popping the balloon on that. Getting the para goes a huge length of the way. Goes a huge length of the way. We end up going Dragonite as they Eruption. We can Defog here. And we're going to Ice Beam this Landorus. Huge amount of chip. And we get a Freeze, which is nasty. That is nasty. So we're going to do that. They probably outspeed, but I don't know if they kill. So I'm going to go for the Earthquake here. I'm going to go into Blissey instead. As the Earth Power. I don't know why the Earth Power there. I'm just going to teleport here as the Torkoal comes out. Which is fine because this is going to allow the Gengar to come out. And we are going to click the Spec Shadow Ball, which should remove Torkoal from the field. Weavile doesn't want to switch into, nothing wants to switch into this. As they go into Landorus, that's a dead Landorus. Yeah, Regieleki wants to come out. And I'm going to go into the Emolga here. As they try to Volt Switch, which is great. And we are going to once again Nuzzle. Because I could try to go... Alright, they're not locked in. They are not locked in. I'm just going to Roost.
I'm so fresh you can suck my nuts. I'm so fresh you can suck my nuts. Swag. I'm so fresh you can suck my nuts.
How do we Encore? Oh, I can't Encore that? Well, I thought I could force struggle with that. So we're back at full, which is great. We're just going to go into Blissey. As a Eruption, get a crit, which is fine. I'm just going to soft boil that off. That crit matters a little bit. I'm just going to put rocks up. They're going to go a long way. I'll just Seismic Toss now. Venusaur comes out. That crit matters. That crit matters. Come on. Alright, as we end up living that with ease. With ease. I'm going to softball it again. And this time we actually sat Dragonite here. Yeah, they don't get a lot back. They don't get enough back from that. Gengar gets to come out now. And this is a very free spec Shadow Ball. And it looks like the Scarf Cart in the back just goes insane. Absolutely insane. So I'm assuming that that's probably Heavy Duty Boots Regieleki. Weavile comes in. It is also Heavy Duty Boots itself. That took a lot. We just go into Buzzwole very simply. Yeah, and now it's in range of Gengar next time. Very safe. We go for the Thunder Punch here. And a Torkoal. Does 13. We're going to keep Buzzwole around because we absolutely need it. And this is just, we go Blissey. And we Seismic Toss here. Every day of the week. So Venusaur comes in, takes 12 from the rocks. Regieleki comes in, and we go hard Emolga. Yeah, so this is going to remove those rocks, and this is completely fine. We go for Nuzzle. Heatran comes out. It is Sun boosted, so this will hurt the Blissey. It is paralyzed. I'm going to soft build here. Yeah, the reason I wanted to soft build is because even if they go Venusaur, they've only got one turn of Sun left. So this is just very simple. We go into Buzzwole. As a triple axle, and I'm going to go for the Roost. Yeah, I just go for the Roost here. Keep Buzzwole healthy. I absolutely need this boy healthy. Heatran comes out. That's fine. It's running out of eruptions as well, and now it's not Sun boosted, so I'm not too worried about it, you know, getting a 2-ko on the Blissey. As you can see, it does very little now. So we're just going to Seismic Toss and make sure that those eruptions don't do as much anymore. Yep. So we just Seismic Toss again. As they do end up dopping this Spadef, but we are faster. Venusaur comes out. This is completely fine. I can actually go into Emolga. Yep. I can go to Emolga. Oh, and I'm not faster. I'm not faster though. I can go into this. And then go hard Kartana on a Sludge Bomb. It wasn't even a Sludge Bomb. So that allows us to go for the Sacred Sword. Because that'll beat Weavile, that'll kill Heatran. And then Regieleki can only do so much. Weavile comes out, we're faster, boom, gone. And I think that Weavile was our only chance at winning, so that's pretty much GG. Regieleki comes out, very simply, just go into Emolga. As we get that speed boost. Roost off the damage, it really can't do a lot. So, yeah, that's pretty much GG. So as you can see, Emolga, boss status Emolga. Let's go. You gotta leave a like for that Emolga. Go ahead and subscribe. We got more content coming out. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this one. And we're going to see all of you in the next video that we do. Take care, everybody. Hey, Meepa. Oh, you gonna get the encore of the video? You gonna show everybody that big old kitty butt? Yeah, you are. And then you put it in my face. Great. It's a wonderful kitty. I love you. I love this cat. She's very sweet. Anyway, take care, everybody.